welcome to HSE with Sustainable EHS Consulting. I'm Barbara Dereka, and in today's episode, we're exploring a critical component of effective safety management, dynamic risk assessment. Unlike traditional risk assessments, dynamic risk assessment is all about adapting to changes in real time, ensuring that safety measures are always aligned with current conditions. Let's dive into what dynamic risk assessment is, why it's important, and how you can implement it in your organization. Let's get started. So, what exactly is dynamic risk assessment? Unlike generic risk assessments that are conducted at specific intervals or for particular tasks, dynamic risk assessment involves continuously evaluating and responding to risks as they evolve. It's about staying alert to changes and making quick decisions to manage risks effectively. Dynamic risk assessment is essential in environments where conditions can change rapidly, such as in construction sites, emergency response, or even in office settings with shifting workloads. Now, why is dynamic risk assessment so crucial? Here are a few reasons. 1. Adaptability to changing conditions. Environments and situations can change unexpectedly, making it vital to assess risks continuously. For example, weather changes on a construction site or sudden equipment malfunctions. 2. Enhanced safety and prevention. By regularly assessing risks, you can prevent accidents and mitigate hazards before they escalate. For example, adjusting safety measures based on new hazards or emerging risks. 3. Compliance with regulations. Many safety regulations require ongoing risk assessments to ensure that safety measures are up to date and effective. For example, adhering to workplace safety standards and health regulations. 4. Improved decision-making. Dynamic risk assessment provides real-time data and insights, leading to better informed decisions. For example, quickly addressing a newly identified hazard to prevent an incident. So, how can you implement dynamic risk assessment in your organization? Here are some practical steps. Develop a flexible risk assessment framework. Create a framework that allows for regular updates and adjustments based on real-time information. How can you do that? Incorporate checklists, hazard logs, and real-time reporting systems. Train your team. Ensure that your team is trained to recognize and respond to evolving risks. How can you do that? Provide regular training sessions and simulations on dynamic risk assessment. Utilize technology. Leverage technology such as mobile apps, sensors, and real-time monitoring systems to gather and analyze data. You can implement tools that provide real-time updates on environmental conditions and hazards. Encourage a safety culture. Foster a culture where everyone is proactive about identifying and reporting risks. You can promote open communication, reward safety initiatives, and encourage reporting of near misses. Review and adjust regularly. Continuously review and adjust your risk assessment processes based on feedback and changing conditions. How can you achieve that? Schedule regular reviews and incorporate feedback from your team. Let's look at a few real-world examples where dynamic risk assessment has made a difference. 1. Construction sites. Construction teams use dynamic risk assessment to adjust safety measures based on weather conditions, equipment status, and worksite changes. 2. Emergency response. Firefighters and emergency responders continuously assess risks as they encounter new hazards during their operations. 3. Manufacturing facilities. Manufacturing plants use real-time data to adjust safety protocols based on machinery performance and production conditions. These examples illustrate how dynamic risk assessment helps manage and mitigate risks effectively in various environments. To wrap up, dynamic risk assessment is an essential practice for managing risks in environments where conditions can change rapidly. By staying alert, adapting quickly, and using the right tools, you can enhance safety and prevent incidents. Here are a few final tips. Stay proactive. Always be on the lookout for changes and potential risks. Use technology. Leverage digital tools to aid in real-time risk assessment. Foster communication. encourage open dialogue about risks and safety measures. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of HSE with Sustainable EHS Consulting. If you found this podcast helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more risk management insights, and share it with your colleagues and friends. Drop us a comment below with your own experiences or questions about dynamic risk assessment. Stay safe and see you next time.